Welcome back. Today's video is going to, actually, the next couple of videos are going to be a slight departure from the norm. Now, I'm still going to review stuff. It's just that I'm also going to be experimenting with a few things to try to make these videos a little bit more well-rounded, a little polished to them. I critique myself on every video, and one of the things that I've noticed over time, and you guys have noticed it too because you've mentioned it, is that sometimes things tend to, wander in and out of frame. Like I'll have multiples or something and stuff over here is missing, so I have to cram it all in the frame. And the way to solve that is just to push the camera back to widen the frame. Now the problem is that I'm doing this in my dining room, which is the best room for this as far as lighting and all that. But the problem is that the table is only so wide. So what I did was I went ahead and ordered a rig. That's going to be in, I think, Monday or Tuesday. And when that comes in, I'll do a review of a product then as well, trying to figure out the distance and all that stuff. So that way next week, when I do that mystery challenge box, everything should be dialed in. Now, one of the things that with pushing it back is that there's going to be a lot of open space for in this table, and I thought it would be a great idea or opportunity to a subtle way of mentioning my channel. I don't like talking about it directly because I'm not looking to get YouTube famous or anything like that. But in fact, actually, the main reason I got to do this YouTube channel was to as a quick reference for the League of Fire, to get my points. But over time, it just ended up being that people liked watching me eat spicy stuff, and here we are. So I wanted to make that a little bit better in getting a rig and then experimenting with stuff. But I also wanted to, like I said, put my channel out there without making it the most important thing, because the most important thing is eating the spicy foods. So I thought, how can I do that? I had an idea, but right as I was starting to come up with an idea, one of my good friends actually resolved my problem for me, and he didn't even know about it. Brian Dickerson and I have known each other for decades now. Yeah, it's like 21 years now. Well, we worked in the same division on the USS Port Royal. It's a guided missile cruiser that's stationed in Pearl Harbor. And we've kept in contact over that time, mainly through YouTube. In fact, it was just recently on YouTube that he just mentioned in general that he does wood burning, and asked if anybody had, designs or something that he could do to hit him up. And I was like, oh, it's perfect. So we brainstormed for a little bit, came up with a rough draft. We liked it, and he said, okay, I'm going to go to work. And he did. And the problem is that during that time frame, during the work that he didn't get the work in progress pictures, and he didn't send in any pictures of how it looked after it was finished. He said he wanted it to be a surprise. So he sent it in the mail, and that's where I got this. Now, in my mind's eye, I have a pretty good idea of what this looks like, but you never know. Brian could have gone rogue and sent a picture of a naked manatee dancing in jelly beans or something like that. Actually, you know what? If he did send a picture of a naked manatee dancing in jelly beans, I'd probably get a few more subscribers. But anyways, when this came in, I wanted to open it up right away, but I thought, you know what? Let's do it here, and so that way you're going to see it when I see it. Now, I haven't touched this box beyond just removing the shipping stuff because, well, let's face it, it's YouTube. And I want to be safe that way. So, and besides, this gives me an opportunity to use my knife, but I want to be careful. Now, if it is a picture of a naked manatee, then I'm going to have to blur that out. Well, man, I haven't seen you safe with him forever. You were not kidding, Brian, when you said that you wrapped this quite well. Now, everybody has that bag with multiple bags in this. Okay. Are you shitting me? This is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this thing that's going to be in my video for here until forever, at least as far as I know. But this is badass. This is exactly what I thought it was going to look like. Sorry for the people that were looking for that manatee, but this is far better. This is amazing. Yep. Now this, oh, are you kidding me? I didn't even see this. Ha! Dude, you didn't even tell me about this. This is amazing. And this is Burns by Brian. So, holy, this is odd. Jesus, you didn't even tell me about this, man. This is awesome. This is, guess what the next few things I have to get rid of the pantry perch is. Now I'll just flip that over and have that in mid view. But this is awesome. This is awesome as like a bonus. But this is going to be right here. Now I'll work it out over time, especially with the rig on where the positioning is. But let's do a beta test on this because this is a spicy food review. So let's go ahead and sharp objects and sailors don't go together. So when I go to stores and stuff and I find, even online, anything that are unique, kind of stands out, especially if somebody's no one reviewed, and I'll get it. Now, at one of my local grocery stores, I found these. These are Vegan Rob's Dragon Puffs. Now, yes, you did hear that correctly. It's vegan, and it says go vegan, but the Dragon Puffs caught my attention. I didn't even really notice it. It said Vegan Rob's on it at first, but you know what? If it tastes good, I couldn't care less if it's vegan or not. In fact, to be honest, at least once or twice a week, I try to have meatless dinners. I'll have curry or stir fry using tofu. But yeah, if it tastes good, I don't care. So now what caught me with the Dragon Puffs is it's fire breathing. So I was like, okay, I didn't expect it to be really hot. And then I noticed that, where is it? It's a smoked serrano chili peppers, which, you know, serrano's actually my favorite chili because I cook with it the most. So if this has a good flavor, then I'm probably gonna hit them up a little bit more. I'm not a big chip guy. This kind of smelled like what you'd expect. It's like flaming Cheetos. Definitely has. I smell more when it comes to smoked. I smell more of like smoked paprika. Right in there. It has paprika, but I smell smoked paprika. So. But let's go ahead and try these. Still trying to figure this out because this has to be seen. When we have the rig, that'll probably be better. I'm getting a lot of smoked paprika. There is a little bit of a warmth, but I mean, these aren't bad. I like these better than flaming Cheetos. These are good. I like these. And it makes me feel better about life because I'm eating vegan. But these are good. I do recommend these. They're not hot, they're not fire breathing. Normal people can eat these. But these are actually really good. I'm probably going to have more of these, like buy this more often. Because sometimes you just want to have something to snack on. And this actually, like there's the slightest hint in the background. And I do have some spicy powder that I could put stuff on to kick it up a little bit. But the base flavor is really good. Like I said, it's the Serrano. It's not really there. I taste more of the smoked paprika, which has its own type of spice, but these are good. So, but the star of the show wasn't, you know, vegan Rob's, you know, Dragon Puffs. No, it was mainly to see what this bad boy looked like, and then, like I said, this on the backside. You got to be kidding me! He did this in 5 hours. This is everything I'd hoped it would be. Thank you, Brian. You hit it right out of the park. This is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this this little video here. Next one should be in a few days. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna work with the rig, but this is gonna be prominent. But man, this, sorry, I can't get past this. This is badass. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can try to put this in the thumbnail for my YouTube video. But this is me signing off and giving lots of thanks and props to Mr. Brian Dickerson, or if we go by his moniker, Burns by Brian. I don't know if you guys can look at that. But I will sign off and see you guys in a few more days.